Today I will take this bag from this to this in the next 6 to 8 minutes, and I will help you decide if this is something you should add to your backpack when you're out hiking. Hi, my name is Dennis, and on this channel I do hiking food reviews mostly, but also other hiking related content. And today we will try out the Texas chili con carne from the company Adventure Menu, and this is produced in the Czech Republic. So this bag will supply you with 488 calories when it has been prepared to eat. To save you time, I added a complete list of the ingredients in the comment section below. So let's open this bag and see what it looks like before we prepare it. So inside we have a lot of what looks like beef. We have corn, paprika, kidney beans. Let's see if we can get a better look. This really looks promising. There seems to be a lot of good ingredients inside. The smell is already pretty good. So let's fire up our stove and get the water boiling. So it's time to fill up the bag with water, and I measured it in the cup so I don't have to follow the lines in the bag. So this is the amount of water that should be in it. And we give it a stir. And seal it up. The information on the back of the bag calls for 8 to 10 minutes for it to sit before it's ready to eat. So I will wait 10 minutes because this is the max time you're supposed to wait. And we will see what it tastes like when it's been sitting 10 minutes. And while we wait for the meal to be done, feel free to hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, or leave a comment about your favorite hiking food, or maybe some great disaster food that you don't want me to try. Or hit the subscribe button if you like this kind of food reviews and want to see more. So now the 10 minutes is up and it's time to open the bag. And give it a stir. Okay, so this makes me a little confused. This seems real wet. Maybe it's supposed to be like this, almost like a soup. Now I added 295 milliliters of water, but I was expecting maybe something not quite this wet. So let's taste and rate this meal. I rate it in 4 categories, and I rate it from 1 to 10 in each category. So the category are looks. What does it look like? Does it look appetizing? Taste, of course, the most important part. Does it taste good? It can look bad, but still taste good. Texture, well, is there some texture in the meal, or is it just a mush? And finally, overall quality. Does it feel like it has quality ingredients, maybe some thought behind it? So overall, you can get 40 points. So let's try it and see how this rates. First, the look of this meal. I was expecting something a little more firm, I believe. Of course, you can adjust that by adding less water, but we don't do that here. We add according to the bag. And this is really not that firm. It's more like a soup, but it doesn't look bad. It has a lot of big ingredients. It has the corn, the beans, the meat. It looks genuine, at least. I would say 6 when it comes to the looks. And now the most important part. What does it taste like? Let's try to get all of the ingredients in one spoon. It has some heat to it. According to the bag, it's supposed to be 1 of 3 chilies when it comes to heat, but I like it. It has some spice to it. Let's see if I can get another one with some meat on it. It has some saltness to it. If it wasn't that wet, it would have tasted better, I believe. But a 7 feels reasonable. So taste 7. And now texture. The corn actually stays pretty crispy. I like that. The beans are not hard on the inside, but they have some resistance to it. The beef, however, is not in chunks. It's in minced up, I believe the word is. So the beef in itself doesn't give that much texture to it, but it has some texture for sure. So 8. I would give it 8, even though it's wet, because there are some crunch in the corns. The beans are good. Yeah, 8. And finally, overall quality. It does feel like there is quality to it. Seems like only natural ingredients. And that's good. If I missed something, I will let you know in the text here on the side. It feels good quality-wise. So I would give it a, yeah, I give it an 8 in quality. It would been maybe a 9 if it wasn't that wet. The wetness in this meal messed it up for me. Quality-wise, an 8. So the overall points for adventure menu, their Texas chili con carne, ends up at 29 of 40 points. Not a bad meal at all. Just a little wet. I really hope you enjoyed this review of this portion of hiking food. And if you did, feel free to check out my playlist on other reviews of hiking food. I will add some link here in the screen. Or feel free to subscribe to the channel, or leave a thumbs up, or maybe leave a comment if you have some food you want me to try. And I'll try to find it online and give it a review also. And I see you in the next video.